Hi guys, welcome to the stream. How are we today? Hi Trafix. Video looks good this time. Rusty Russ, hi. So, where did we leave off last time? We did trace reconstruction. I had to stop the stream because of my hands since they were hurting. I did do some work on the Game Boy in the meanwhile. Did a recap. Also replaced the blown ceramic capacitors. But I also found some new things. An example, the power board is shorted. And what a surprise, there is corrosion under the power switch. And with corrosion, I mean corrosion. Let's start with taking it off. Yeah, sorry about that, hot cars. So let's take off this power switch. Oh, wait. Wow. This trace is completely gone. Well, another thing to fix. Nah, it's okay, cuz we have had worse. Well, it depends on how much corrosion there is under the switch. But basically, I wouldn't be against more trace repair. Is the audio good? Yeah, probably KFX. So I need more flux. Nej. Ja, sån där. Dude. Let's add some low melt solder. This one looks okay. Nah, never give up. And if it doesn't work afterwards, who cares? It was a nice learning experience. This one doesn't want free. So. I think I might need more heat. Yeah, already did that. Yeah, better. So. I'm currently at 380. Should be enough. Yeah. Now let's try if we can get it off. That should be it. Something is holding on. What is holding on this one and the other one? Roll it up with the heat. Better. Does it come out now? Oh. Is that corrosion? Yeah, this one only goes up to 450. Is this corrosion? Or is that some sort of clue? Yeah, it might be in better condition, but it still doesn't close the circuit if I turn it on. Yeah, I might be able to open it. Let me look for my... I have some... I only have my small side cutters. Oh, that's hard. No, doesn't look bad at all. It's just dirty. Oh, well. What do you guys say? I think this one is done. So then let's see. I need to get myself some needle nose pliers. Yeah. Let's measure it. Continuity should do it. So yeah, no continuity. No continuity. Well, this one is done. Is there a way to salvage it? I mean, it's just contacts. Deox it maybe? Let it soak a bit? I mean, if you look here, if you look here, this is completely worn off. This metal. Oh, that's metal. Should. I actually ordered a replacement switch, but it didn't arrive today. I mean, I could try my engraving tool if it were to get more of the shiny copper back and get rid of the oxidation. Yeah, let's try it. You think IPA is enough? I have the oxide. Let's try the oxide. I know, a little bit much. But hey, it's worth. Oh, right. Look at this dirt coming off. 8-bit, this is the power switch of DMG01. But cause you are a genius, this stuff comes right off. Nah, 8-bit. Where's the fun in it? Wow. Look at this difference. Wow. Day and night compared to before. Yeah, afterwards. But first, it's a lot of trace repair to be done. Oh. Mhm. Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh. I hope I didn't break it more than it was before. My geriatric hands, this isn't as easy. So, now let's see. Does this fit? It fits. Now just some needle nose pliers and I'm set to go. God damn it. Yeah, those copper contacts are done now. No. If it might be surströmming, yeah. Maybe at Weezers, maybe those will work better. So well, someone once said the line between idiot and genius is pretty thin. Not in your case, of course, Hotcast, but so that should do it. Is that clamp on the wrong way? Let's see on the working board. Yep, other way around. Switch now. Getting a bit nervous. First time in front of so many people. Thanks. Let's try this. Now, yep, feels better. So, I don't have needle nose pliers. How can I fix this up? Oh, I do have this one. I know it's not made for this kind of job. But better than nothing. Yeah, it feels a lot smoother now. I don't know what is in this in the oxide, but this stuff is wow. JFix, have you received yours yet? I know you're in the middle of moving. Oh. You said you will order the oxide yourself? This looks good. Do we agree? Okay, so let's continue with the trace repair. First of all, let's get rid of this dead board, which, by the way, I already ordered a replacement for. So, yeah, I can't believe that. The heat. My new fume extractor also hasn't arrived today. And I don't want to turn on the old one, or else I'll have the same experience of MKFX as today. Except mine will be reeking of cat piss. So that's out. So we left off around here. So, where are my probes? So, we left off here. This was the last trace I repaired last video. So, the last stream. Can I get the entire microscope? Yes, I can. So, this one is continuity. This one wasn't. So, is there something on the other side? Oh, Capsy. I'm just simply going to attach it to this pad. And hope to not attach the new traces to different paths like last stream. Do we have continuity now? Yes, we have. Next trace. I think it was the last 4 that weren't okay now. Oh, this one too? Okay, this one and these 3. Video still okay or? Any lagging? Yeah, damn it. That was not intentional. Is there any good way to get some solder? Yeah, I think that's it. I think I have to go the other side with not it. No. This is okay. Yeah, that's okay. This trace goes where? This pin, do we have continuity? No, we don't. I think I have to bridge the other way around too. Or was I at the wrong spot? Oh no, we have continuity. No. I That's it. And let's see. Is continuity. Yeah. And the last one. I also did add some conformal coating to give the new traces some rigidity after the last stream. So let's remeasure continuity. Ooh, these are pretty bad. Huh. I'll attach them on this side. First, since they are all dead. See, this is that board. Ah. It fell through. A, B, C, D, D. Where are you, mate? I see you. I need to get commands set up. Yeah. Sadly, not yet. Which Lenovo was that you were working on? I have some laying around. Maybe I have the right board for you for the chip. Okay, that wasn't the brightest idea. Okay, that's holding. Do we have a bridge here? I think so. Then. No, it's okay. So let's forget those holes for now. We can clean this up from this side. So, we are here. So the damn it. That trace is destroyed. Yeah. That's no. This one. Good. And the last one in the middle. Oh. Oh, wait. Need to be careful so I don't bridge that. But I would say that looks good. What do you guys say? Thank you. So let's test continuity and clean those holes up. Just the last three. I can do that from this side. Because if I get continuity on this side, we have continuity at all overall. So no continuity to ground. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Because it's not the last three. So this one should be this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one, we got continuity. So let's clean up those holes and put conformal coating on that. Some flux. And that spool is out. Heat up. Yeah. We have to do it from the other side. Gravity was not my friend on this one. So this spool of wick is almost out. Okay, this one is loose now. Okay. This wire is a tad too long. This wick is almost out. Ah, damn. I just wicked up the run next to it too. Did I? No, I didn't. That should about do it. Hi Marco. How are you? Oh, how's the tweezers? Are we solid? Yes. Yes. And so we need to check, do we have continuity between the paths? Is there anything? No. Looks good. Let's clean up and go on to the next traces. Oh, but first let's put on conformal coating. If I can find it. I'm so happy once I'm done with my new recording space. So much more room. That's enough. Yep, I know. Thank you for joining in. Rusty Russ, you still here? This board, it was totally corroded. The entire lower section near the terminals was corroded away. Could you send me a link to your conformal coating you have, Rusty? In the first stream, I did rebuild the planes with copper foil. Now we are doing trace repairs. And since there are a few new views who I personally know, this is a UV lamp which helps hardening and curing the solder mask. If you don't know, it would harden without it, but it would take a very, very long time. And in the beginning of the stream, we repaired the power switch of this board. Let's see if it works. Why won't this harden? Oh. Is the original? Nah, it's not wet anymore. Hmm. Thanks. I'll look it up on Ali. Okay. All right. So we had some pretty nasty traces around here. So this is a chip on the other side. So let's measure if we have continuity. What? We have continuity through this trace. Wow. Huh. I'm a little bit startled right now. How does this look? This point goes to here. What? How can we have continuity with the trace looking like this? Huh. What the actual? This is this one. And it goes to this. No. This should be the one. Yeah, no continuity to here. So this is the power board. I think this one is also ECC, VCC. So that's probably why. No, wait. I measured the wrong one. This one is ground. No, it's not. This one is the trace. So this. How? Outcast, can you explain this to me, please? I'm a little bit startled right now. How can we have continuity with the traces looking like this? Or any other one who's still around? I mean, look at this trace. You can't be serious, we have continuity here. So let's this one and this one. Yeah, we don't have continuity. It hangs on to its last thread. So and here. Should have put it. Not enough. So let's tin it. Should I still put a wire on these traces to strengthen them? Or should I just put a new conformal coating on it? Okay. But first, let's repair that. Traces. Also, for those who don't know, with this wire is basically enameled, a magnetic wire. The surface itself isn't conductive. Use the tip of your iron and burn away the coating, so you can basically do what we do right now and attach it. So shape a bit. I mean, I want to play on this Game Boy, so probably, yeah, yes, continuity. Probably I'll simply add additional wire. If it doesn't need it, it for sure couldn't hurt. Or am I wrong? That's basically bypassing the dead part. Hmm. 450 is too much for the solder. 380 is not enough. This one we are going to put in the shape of the trace. Right. That's about it. That's a tad long. So we look now. This tree is not. I think I'll have to take that off again and put the longer wire on. Yeah, damn. Have a good one, Hotcast. Thanks for helping so far. It's attached, so. I need to charge my UV lamp. Yep, that's not a good idea. Why do I suddenly have flickering light? Weird. So I do need to charge my light. Does this one work? No. This cable work. Also no. I do have. Thanks God, everything comes with USB-C cables nowadays. So which trays? Oh, these look pretty bad too. Who said that in the beginning? In the end, there will only be jumper wares left. Can't see anything. Let's measure again. So is this bridge to corrosion? Yeah, it was. Oh, let's try again. Yay, no continuity. Perfect. We have continuity between here. Wait, do we need continuity? No, we don't. We have continuity. So this trace is gone. These two need strengthening. How is this one? Continuity. Yep. Let's add more traces. So we can do it. Okay. 10. I think Jfix was right. But hey, it's fun, kinda. Probably for the first time anyone has uttered these words. Should I give it some? Right, okay. So, where do we put this trace? Let's start here. Yeah, it looks good. And yeah, I need a 115. 210 is still too big for these small traces. Or my hands are too clumsy. Oh, wait. So, how about this trace? I mean, this trace is gone from about here to the weir. I think I should attach the wire on the weir and route it around here up until about here. Let's see if the copper is still intact on this weir. Yeah, looks good. And it's about right. Good. Wire. It's a bit of solder. Yeah. Let's try again. This is good. This is not. For 50 is definitely too much. So let's grab that. Add a blob. Attach it to the blob. And pick up the blob. I think I have to attach this one directly to the to the volume dial. I basically mangled the remaining trays. Damn. Oh, it's clean. Let's see if there's anything left. Okay, there is nothing left. Damn it. I mean, I could attach the volume dial right now. I have an anchor point. Where do I have the parts? The original one was gone beyond repair. Let's clean out this hole and put in the volume dial. How do I attach these? This. So now this one is totally destroyed now. So now let's attach it to here. Oh, so I need to clean this tip. Looks better. So not spam. Do we have any other traces? This is not good. Do we have any other traces that are broken? I mean, this one. Looks okay. This one is left. I have some discolored solder joints. Is this? Does this matter or? This should have been right. Yeah, strengthen that one too. some flux on. JFX, I asked who said it in the beginning. In the end, there will only be traces left. I mean wires. And Rasuras said was you who said it. But that should be the last trace. Let's check if we still have continuity. This was a switch wire of trace. We have continuity now. Hey, maybe this will come back to life after all. Continuity. This was this one. Goes to here. Oh, wait. Yeah, no continuity. Back to. No. Books. And this one to here. This one to here. So, are there any other traces? Probably this one. No, that's okay. Let's put on a formal coating. Where is the syringe? Yeah. Anyone else who's curious if it will work? Yeah, me too. The problem is I don't have a working power board. And I don't have the parts to repair this one. So I can't test it on stream until I get my new power board, which, by the way, should have arrived today. Hot Chaos, you back? What could probably be the cause? This cap is original. This is the power board. See if we can get it in focus. Yeah. The resistor is fine. I have the diode reading in one way, but not the other. And I have a reading on every power regulator, every diode, and this cap. Yet I still have VCC to ground. I mean, there's a little bit of corrosion in this area. The rest of the board looks okay, considering. Okay, here is a little bit corrosion, but the rest of the board looks rather in very good condition. I think is this a coil? This looks a bit weird. No, that's not fresh liquid. Any suggestions? And this board looks totally different from the other boards I have. So I don't know if I can even use. Well, it's 9 pins, and I to remove it. I mean, I have a power board on the other Game Boy board, which I'm waiting to fix after this one works. Can I use the board since it's totally different? No, wait. Yeah, it's different. See? We have fuses, we have capacitors, the regulator layout is different. Also the other side. And this coil looks to be in even worse condition. Yeah, the connectors are the same. I mean, in theory, it should work. I mean, there are universal power boards, which is one I ordered. But should be tried. I mean, the only thing that can happen, I have to buy another one. Podcast would know, but he's eating, which is okay. Wait a second. This cable is rather flimsy on the existing one. Do you see this? Between the red and the first green one, there's corrosion. Should I just simply remove, clean up, and resolder this cable? Well, the worst that could happen is I could blow up two boards. This one, the other one. Well, the section of the board on here was only corrosion, and so were parts of the audio board with the headphone jack and the power board, and it seems it's the connector. You know what? Screw it. We are going to remove the cable, clean up, and put the what the actual. Why did OBS try to close now? I think I'll give it a try. Let's simply remove the board, clean it up, the power cable, clean it up, resolder it. Screw it. What could happen? The worst thing that could happen is it doesn't work. Or am I wrong? Question is, how do I get this side to attach? Cut it off, strip the wires. Don't have cables lying around in this gauge right now. Yeah. Cut them and strip them. And this way I can simply solder them piece by piece. So, how far is this? Needs a minute to... I definitely need a better solder mask. Put this aside. So then. Okay. Ooh, this looks good. Now, let's see if the short is gone between VCC and ground. No way. Okay, just clean it up, resolder. Now the board itself looks good. I just had a short between VCC voltage, this is voltage in, and ground. Yeah, that's bad, because we have voltage directly to ground and not to the components which needs it. Looks good. Huh. Weird. Oh, that's very weird. So let's put them cables in. Well, I couldn't know what was the issue since I don't have the components to repair this board except capacitors, I couldn't fix it. Even if I well, that would be wrong. I would want to fix it. Is this the right way? Yep, that's the right way. Oh, should we put this so? Do we have a bridge? No, looks good. So is the short back is the question. No. Oh, no. That was my multimeter going sleep. So, and ground should be here. Yeah, yeah, that's there. Yeah, and that's outwards. So, red and first green, let me show you. These two are power in. We got go here to the diode on the other side. These two. Then into the voltage regulator. In this, I don't know if that's a resistor or a diode. From here into the diode on the other side. Through the entire conversion circuit, back out to ground, and VCC, which feeds back into the board. I hope I don't talk too much. Course. Let's tin those. Oh. Let's attach it to our Game Boy board. This looks dry. So, oh, we have to clean up here. Here, let's clean up first. Wait. Okay. This is the audio circuit. Yeah, I don't really care for that one. I mostly play without sound anyway. It's here. Yeah, I need to. It was totally ruined by corrosion. And with totally, I mean totally. No, is this too thick now? That's why this is called the Totally Corroded Game Boy video series. Massive is an understatement. This entire area on both sides was eaten away by corrosion. We have corrosion damage on almost over the entire board. Oh, I have to add some conformal coating here. The original volume dial didn't even spin anymore because it was totally filled up with corrosion. So yeah, corrosion as in corroded. Yeah. You can see this Game Boy in the first video of this series. In the analysis video. If you want to see how it looked in the beginning. Thank you. Yeah, it's too thick. Damn. So the switch is next. So here. Guys, if this switch works now, I don't know what to say. Yeah, damn it. But we are almost done with putting it back together. Now the terminals. How can I solder this? Yeah, that way. Well, because I managed to get the short on the power board away, it simply was corrosion. Who would have thought? But a question, can I use a power board from a different model of Game Boy? Or does it matter? Or? Thank you. Damn it, I can't get a connection. How? Let's try from the other side. Yeah, but we are talking about the power board, not the Game Boy Color board. This is flimsy, damn it. I can't see. The solder doesn't really doesn't want to stick to this. Damn it. Got it. I'm nervous, tad nervous. No. Now let's try to. I don't know if this will work. Do you know why? Because I just ripped my repair. No, I just ripped my repair. God damn it. Good. So. If this works. Now I repaired this Game Boy. I repaired this area with copper foil, with copper tape, usually used in repairing and building guitars. So not exactly what it was made for. But hey, I thought give it a try. This still reeks. Yeah, I know it can help, but how will it stick to the fiberglass of the board? Remember, the entire area was gone. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting in new terminals into the case. There was no nearest area. This entire ground plane was gone. There was only the fiberglass left. Well, I could have. Yeah, I could have used, instead of the thin foil, I could have used strips of wick to make a thicker. Yeah, but it's done now. For the next trace repair and totally corroded Game Boy. So let's put it in. Works. Let's switch to overhead view. Where is my test display? Guys, if this works, I don't know. Are we ready? Three, two, one. Nope. Well, I have replaced every possible or strengthened every possible trace. I have reflowed every chip. You mean desoldered the chips? Let me try another display. I still haven't thrown away the old ones. No, nothing. Yeah, I don't know what fluid got into this one. But also with another display, no reaction. Yeah, so it's human urine because of the salt level. I guess I'll call it. What else could it be? We can measure. Yeah, do we have ground? We have ground. Do we have ground on switch? Yeah. So, do we have voltages? Let me switch over. So, is it turned on? Yes, it is. So, we have no voltages. How is the VCC? Huh. Guys, I think there is still hope left. Or is there? This should be 6 volts. So batteries are good. How are we here? 6 volts. Is ground on? Huh. Look here. We don't have ground. Okay. We got our first ban. Huh. Why don't we have ground? Which one is ground? The second one. Yeah. So the second one is ground. We have a problem still with the ground plane. Huh. Not all is lost yet. So let's check under the microscope. Wait. Is there something missing? No. I think there is still a chance. Microscope. So the second pin is the second from the left is ground. Do we have ground? No. Do we have ground here? No. So this pin, get it? Sure. This pin is not connected to anything ground related. So let's try P again. Yeah, we don't have ground. But this one goes nowhere. Huh. Wait. No, this one is ground. Damn it. So, yeah, this one should be ground. We have our 6 volts on this one, but no. Minus is here. This is the second cable. And this one goes nowhere. Because am I right that this pin should be to ground? Yeah, me too. I just saw it. We have no connection to ground. Huh. Could it be this simple? Crying out loud. Wait. Okay, wait. No, I don't wait. I have another Game Boy. Where did I put it? Is it? Yes, of course, JVX. This one goes here. No. What the actual, huh? The second pin is negative. As you can see. So negative usually means ground. Or am I wrong? What are the diode readings on this board? Ground. Nothing. Voltage, nothing. And do we have any voltage? .1. Okay, how do we go here? Two. That seems a bit low. Nothing. 0.1. Here, nothing. Something doesn't add up. But what? The traces on this side look okay. I mean, let's look at the resistors. How does this resistor look? I have resistance mode. It should have 220, I believe. Oh, 500, okay. $500. How is this one? 1000 kilo ohms. Oh, it's the same on this board. 1000 kilo ohms. Okay. How about these? $20-ish to $20-ish. $20-ish. These should be, according to the schematics I have, these three should be 220. Okay, I think we have a problem here. Is this a crack in the ceramic capacitor? really looks that way and it feels that way. No, it's just that. So these are new. This should be 180. Do we agree that this is far above 180? Also, what is this? Okay, that's a weird. What is this resistor for? I don't have any at home right now, so I can't replace it anyway. Okay, so how does this look? Okay. Caps are new, those should be okay. It still could be flimsy soldering. Should I resolder the ground? And I think here. Should I resolder the ground pin? I mean, we have a working weir and it's connected on the other side. Resolder, okay. Why doesn't it want to stick? Doesn't really look that good. Yeah. But I think the overall issue is thin foil. Doesn't want to stick to the weir. Yeah, that's better. How do the others look? They look okay. I think they know what is it connected on the other side. Yeah, it's connected on the other side. But I'll reflow it that part too. As it's not really a good connection. So this pin should have voltage. Now it has 2 volts to ground on the working board. How do we look here on this one? No connection to ground whatsoever. If I measure on the good board from here to ground, I have 2 volts. If I do the same on the corroded one, I have nothing. So somewhere should I put a jumper wire from here to here? Is it? Yep. On the positive side too, because this one doesn't look that much better. Maybe a thicker wire, because the one I'm currently using is 0.1. Should I use, since these are bigger traces, maybe a 0.4? Or is the 0.1 okay? Okay. If so, wow, that's thick. So now let's grind. Let's tin it. I hope this is getting hot enough to burn this away. Will flax help with burning away the enameled coating? Will flax help with burning away the enamel coating? Apparently it does. Judging from the smell of it. Whew, that reeks. Holy moly. That's not a good connection. Okay. And stop that. Hi, Sloth. How are you? So many huge names. And welcome back, Outcast. Well, compared to me, I mean, I just started, so you're in the game a bit longer than me. That should about do it. So I know it doesn't look pretty. And I also know what Hot Cows is thinking. Looks better? So, sanity check. Now, cleaning first. Do we have 2 volts to ground now? No, nothing. Probably because we don't have continuity. Okay. I need more heat. The small tip doesn't burn away the enamel. Damn. Let's see if we have continuity keep on. No, wait, we got continuity. But where? Let's retrace. So that's about as high as my macroscope goes. What? Really? No. That goes nothing. I don't know where. Oh, where are my tweezers? There are my tweezers. Here, look. This goes no. Wait, I think I see what you mean. Yeah, that trace is gonna. Yeah, all for nothing. Because I just hoovered it up. But there is still a chance. Do we have continuity to the power switch? This trace. No, wait. This trace goes here. This is one of the pins on the. Yeah, we have still continuity. So What do I think? If it's turned on, turned off are these two with continuity. Turned on, it should be these two. And we still don't have continuity here. Ah, yeah, we do. Okay. Do we have continuity on this bed trace? This is this one. And this one. Yes. Okay. So this goes over to the other side of the board and to the power plug. It works. So what's on the other side of this board? There is this ceramic cap. How does it look? I had a few which I had to replace because they were dead. I can't measure that in circuit. Am I right? So I should, if I remove it, is you sent me okay, YouTube is behind by about 30 seconds now. You sent me those schematics. This one should have, if I remember correct, 47 microfarad. You mean the capacitor should have the same farad on the other one while in circuits. That's a good idea. Wait, no, that won't work. It's still in circuit. That's the diode, not the capacitor. This pin on the switch switch trace, the switch line, is the diode. So diodes can be measured in circuit. Let me focus at that. Nothing. Nothing on this board. Thing. Ha! Do we have a bad diode? No, that's bad contact. So from this diode, it goes back to here. Oh, wait, my probes are getting all tangled up. So this diode goes from here to here. 1.3 volts. And continuity. Same. And here is the capacitor. And I'm missing something. Oh. I give up. I think this board is beyond repair. Let's put it in the shell to see if it works with the new soldering here. If not, let's call it. If I can find my batteries. So my display is here. I don't think it will work. No. Nothing. Should I get the 6 volts up here when it's turned on? Cars? Can we agree that this is a lot less than 6 volts? It's the power board. The power from the batteries is 6 volts. This goes straight into here. Do we have 6 volts around here? No, wait. Yeah, we have 6 volts. And out should also be 6 volts, shouldn't it? Bob, what is that? So, I'll call it for today. We at least know where the problem might be. I'm still thinking. Now, I ordered, since I didn't have enough faith in my abilities to restore this, I found a German supplier for a blank board. Which can be used to transfer the guts from this one. I also ordered a new universal power board from Retro6, which should help with the power problem. And to round up the entire this entire thing, if by any chance the CPU is dead, I got a totally corroded around the cartridge pins, a totally corroded Super Game Boy. We could mod this into a Super Game Boy DMG. Thank you, Atkas. So my plan, he will ship the board on Tuesday. I have a lot of work next week at work. I don't know if I have time to record a video again, since I didn't have any time this week. But how about if that arrives, we just transfer the guts to the new board on next stream. I mean, it's just a handful of components. Bye, Slav. Thank you for watching. Yeah, then thank you for watching. If you like the stream, please consider subscribe, hit the thumbs up. See you in the next one. And Hotcast, thanks for the support and help. Bye guys, see you next time. Oh, yeah, I can't end the stream. When I press on end stream, nothing happens. Nice. Well, see you next time.